Hey guys, what's going on? Just today was the first day of the group stages of Cluj-Napoca, the current Valve sponsored major that's going on right now. And this is how it went. First game, Fnatic won over Vexed very easily. They were definitely the expected victor. Next game, Cloud9 dropped the ball, and Luminosity, the Brazilian team, actually won against the odds, even though it was kind of like a 60-40 game. So the odds weren't like ridiculously out of favor like Fnatic and Vex, which was like 90-10 when it came to betting, but like 95-5 when it came to like picks, probably. Anyway, next we have Team Solo Mid winning over Flipside. As expected, as Team Solo Mid was pretty good in the last major and made it to the grand finals against Fnatic. It's expected that they should come out of group stages as well. Next was G2 Esports, which actually won over Mouse Sports. I think the odds were like 55-45-ish on Lounge, favoring G2 Esports, and that actually came true. So it was a fairly equal match in terms of odds. I didn't actually get to see the game, so I don't know how close the actual scoreline was. Next, we have Virtus Pro versus Team Liquid. Virtus Pro being one of the oldest Counter-Strike teams, Team Liquid being the North American powerhouse. And in this case, Virtus Pro won over them. I don't remember the scoreline, but I do remember seeing the game. I mean, just for group stages, it seems to become kind of like a meta thing that you play Cobblestone for your group stage, which is kind of that weird map that no one's really that great at, but some teams are actually pretty good at it. Anyway, Ninjas in Pajamas lost to Titan. Unfortunately, both of the teams have recently been in a little bit of a downward spiral, and people have said that Titan have had it worse off than NIP, but in this case, Titan actually ended the first half on Cobblestone 13-2. And while it looked like there was going to be some NIP magic coming in when it was like 13-7 or 13-8, they managed to get one round, and that put it to 14-7 or 8, and that's the noose tightening. Match point wasn't far from there, and I didn't really get to see the end of the match because of time. But anyway, next we have Team Envious winning over Team Dignitas. Not the same Team Dignitas that we've seen a year or two ago. They've had a lineup change, completely new team. Envious, actually, since the last major, has picked up a couple of Titan players, Kenny S and I believe Apex. And I think they're a pretty good addition to the team. Even though Kenny S didn't perform during his last match during the previous major, where Envious got eliminated with Kenny S only having 2 frags by the end of the half, and I think 3 by the end of the game. They did pretty well this time, and Kenny S looked like he was pretty on form. Maybe just getting used to a new team or something like that. Next, we had Natus Vincere versus CLG. CLG being a, I believe, a North American team as well. And Navi actually came out on top of this one. Not much more to say about that. Anyway, next day's picks are up here. Mainly, I just reused my stickers because I'm cheap. The one thing I did have to purchase, however, was Team Dignitas sticker. If you look at the lounge bets right now, it's pretty much 50-50, and I have no idea who's going to win this. I think both teams are pretty good. They're not like grand finals winning teams, but I think that facing each other, they should be just about equal, and honestly, I have no idea which direction this map or this match is going. I think it's really going to be dependent on the map. Anyway, for the pick'ems, or fantasy team, you can actually see that I netted 119 points. And you can check out the leaderboards with your friends and see how well you've done. Right now I'm in the top 90%. That means 90% of players have guessed better than me, which is not surprising. So throughout, you can see how much each player has netted you, each points, and you can change up your lineup for the next day. Generally, you don't need to unless the team that your player is on has been knocked out of the tournament. then you should probably change that because he's not going to net you any points. But for now, I'm just going to be keeping the same lineup. As you know, I am cheap. Anyway, those are my picks for the team pick'em for day 2, group stage day 2, and the fantasy team. I'm keeping it all the same. So that'll be all for this video. Enjoy watching the matches. They're really nice to watch. And if you're lucky and you've linked to your Steam to your Twitch, you're watching through GoTV, maybe you'll get yourself a cobblestone souvenir drop. Right now they're going for some good money. Alright, that'll be all for now. See you guys later.